Alright, here's how to connect a DualSense controller to your iPad and iPhone if you want to play some Apple Arcade games or some Minecraft. So, you want to go to settings. You want to make sure it's also forget on the iPad, because if it's not, then trying to pair it will force you to unpair it. So, the buttons on here. This is the share button, and this is the options button. So to pair this up, there's no sync button here, as you notice, like on Xbox controllers and Nintendo Switch controllers. So you're probably wondering, how do you pair this? It's simple. You hold the share button and the places button until the lights on the light bar here start strobing, like right there. And you can see it has appeared here. You want to pair to it. And there we go. It's paired. And of course the color is going to be like this. Unfortunately, most games do not support multi-controls. But if we go over to Minecraft, which it just crashed for some reason. You can see here, it works. You can see that it works right here. The X is going to be your confirmation button. And circle is going to be your back button. So that's how you connect a DualSense controller to a DualShock controller, and DualShock controller or DualSense controller to a iPad or iPhone. Just simply hold the share button and the places button at the same time, and then select the Bluetooth device. Once you do that, it's going to be paired. So unfortunately, on the DualSense controllers, Minecraft or any other mobile game will not accommodate the adaptive triggers that are on here. So unfortunately, when you're playing this game, these triggers will just be regular triggers, like on the the DualShock 4 controller. So this is basically acting like a DualShock 4 controller, even though it has a player like here. Most mobile games do not utilize the adaptive triggers of the DualSense controllers. It's only PS4 games that are on the PS4 console that's going to accommodate that. So yes, it's not going to work on mobile, but it's good because these DualSense controllers are a little bit more comfier than the DualShock 4 controllers, that's for sure. And the fact that it's compatible with the iPad and iPhone without anything connected to the side. You can't use it as wired, and it does work as well. But using it as wireless means that you don't have to worry about the cable, and you can also keep your iPad charged. So, like this. Mind you, mine's an iPad Pro, so it's gonna have the Type-C port. So, and the version I'm using for Bluetooth here is the beta version of iOS 18. So, but iOS 18 is already out, and you should be able to pair this controller fine to your iPad or iPhone. And it will work as well as it can. It doesn't have to be a white controller here. You can also use like a blue controller, like right there. You can use any color controller for the tablet. The colors does not matter. It's just your aesthetic, which one you like. I like the white and the blue controller best. But it's your preference. You might want to go with the camo version, the black version, the red. Yeah, there's so many options you could do. So there is also mounts that you can mount your phone to, but if your phone has a wallet case, then it's not really gonna work. So, but you can see that it does indeed work on Minecraft, as you can see. And then the bumpers. Now you can see LB and RB. It doesn't actually match here, because this one it says L1, L2, R1, R2. So it doesn't technically match, but it does work. I had no problems with it. So we go to settings. Now I think it thinks it's a Nintendo Switch. It thinks it's a Xbox controller, but it's not an Xbox controller. left stick, that's actually fine. There's actually no marking for these, but this is left stick and this is right stick, so. And I do recommend for pick block to have the right stick click in, because that's crouch, but also this is crouch as well in Minecraft. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. So set that to pick block and it works. So you can see here that this LB, RB is replicating an Xbox controller, but on these controls here, you see R1, R2, and then right here, L2, L1. Now, some games actually do utilize a touchpad, so, and that is this and this. These utilize it, I believe. I know Pac-Man utilizes it because I tested it before, and it does indeed detect your swipe movements on the touchpad here. It's pretty nice, it does. So, yeah, most Apple Arcade games do utilize this touchpad here, so utilize this touchpad, so not so Pride Percy would do it, but yeah, I'm saying that many games will utilize the touchpad on the DualSense controller and the DualShock Quick controller. So yeah, that's one thing to note. Now, if you connect an Xbox controller, it's not going to have motion controls, of course. It's not going to have motion controls, but one thing is, you won't have the touchpad, so you'll have to use a stick here. So yeah. But yeah, I'm saying that some games do utilize this touchpad, so keep an eye out for any games that use the touchpad, and you can utilize it. Even though, like, yeah, the speaker on the DualSense controller and the microphone is not going to be used, for those games at all. So you actually have to plug it into your iPad through the Type-C port to actually do the voice chat. You can't use this for the voice chat; it doesn't work, unfortunately. But that's how you connect a DualSense controller up to an iPad and have it work with Minecraft. I hope you guys enjoyed.